and clients. But to improve relationship with clients, like I said, this is a master class. You have to be attentive. You have to let your mind be here. It's not just like a regular class, just listening and then. It's 20 minutes, this is why you have to buy that. That might look interesting. But today, like I said earlier, your job is to manage your client. You are a relationship manager. If you watch the video I posted on the last one I did for Madam Akindele, I said we have the two relationship managers here, Mr. Peter and Mr. Miles. They have been managing the process. Relationship manager. Because of that transaction, Peter used to organize used to organize parties, events for the woman. He asked us to take her to one fun spot. That just to enjoy herself, just to feel relaxed and feel good. And that's your job. There are an important link between clients, partners, and customers, ensuring their needs are met. Needs are met. You also attract new sales. That's your job. So if anybody asks you, who are you? Tell them that you are a relationship manager. You manage, you attract clients. You work closely with various departments, including marketing, customer service, and sales. The customer service, you must work closely with them. You must connect with them. You must not detach yourself from them. Somebody will say that they don't attend to you. They don't attend to you. Tell us. In fact, we have an official line for you to report anybody that misbehaves. If you check that in the list, there is one that says that if you have any issue, send your message here. And that message will get to our table. And we will discipline the staff very well. So you need to work with them closely. You preserve client or customer relationship. You preserve it. You manage it. You don't allow anybody to be angry. You preserve relationship. You improve brand reputation. You make sure you do what? You improve brand. Let's go next week. Who is a relationship manager? A relationship manager builds and maintains relationship with clients or customers for a company. You maintain good, cordial relationship. That's your job. To satisfy the client and facilitate long-term partnership. I need you to understand your role. These are your roles. Facilitate long-term partnership. Hello? Hi. Most of these people that are calling me today, these are guys that I met when I was marketing. And I still have those relationships intact. Most of them are now said, they are honorable member. This man has called me. When somebody wanted to take our land at Sogotelu, I went to his office. Okay, and you can't be here and allow anybody to take our land in Lagos. He said, move. And he stood up. He said, let's go and meet the speaker. And he gave him the call the person. They called the Sovereign. The Sovereign was shaking like this. That was the day I knew that power. The man was shaking. So after the call, the Sovereign was calling everybody to go and beg speaker on his behalf. So they said, we are going to sit and remove you. We are going to we'll stop on sitting, we will remove you. Hey, I'll be there by career with you. That was what he was saying. And that That's why I said, he didn't sign some of our documents for like 2 years until recently. So you must preserve the job is what? You satisfy the client, facilitate long-term partnership. It is not just a one-day thing. You selling to that person, it's a lifetime journey. Even what you are selling will even transcend the buyer. These are children, they are coming to enjoy it. So they can still even call you back to explain. Okay, maybe they are in court, they will call you. And you have to protect the interests of that client. Because you knew how the client bought it. You have all the details. When the client filled that form, you saw it. Who the next of kin was at that point. Right? And then they can call you to come and witness in court. If anybody wants to take over the property, and that's the job. They address client inquiries, resolve issues, and provide personalized assistance. Personalized what? Assistance. That's your job. Your job is to become the friend of that family. You resolve every issue. All problems, anything, you are there, always there. As a relationship manager. Okay, wait. Go on. Relationship manager, they are always proactive. Customer service are always reactive. Proactive is that before seeing the problem or before seeing anything, like you have said today, already you are telling them ahead, headlong, you are informing them that, okay, there is money back guarantee as a company, but 40% will be what? Deducted. And what do we use the 40% for? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So that's your job. Relationship. You are proactive. Customer service, they are always reactive. It is when problem starts, you will not be running. You want to solve problems. But you don't even allow the problem at all. Ahead, you are what? Nip it. That's your job. Relationship what? Manager. Let's do it. Look at it. In customer service, communication is too specific. Transactional, it's about money, and short term. When customer is used for the result instantly. In relationship management, communication is done to preserve long-term relationships with existing customer. You are looking at the future with the client today. It is not just about the money. It's not about transaction. You are not transactional alone. You are not just about no, the money I want to make. And that's the problem with many of you. It's just about money to be made. Today, let's make money and go. It must be about the future. You are seeing tomorrow. I can walk to allow Saturday and get anything. Because I used to go there those days. It happened to be out of the 5 days, Alaska used to be one. Computer village used to be one. Banks used to be one. Ladipo area used to be one. Yes. And I can go there today. Most of them now, they are farm check, they are directors, they are this, they are that. They are just there. You need strong communication and coordination skills. They are needed for facilitating better relationship with clients and partners. Let's go. Look at it. Look at what you do. Look at what you do. This slide is the beginning and the end of this lecture. You need to understand this slide very well. A relationship manager period is to handle relationship with client and business partner. You are handling the relationship spent on that transaction, relationship. You are seeing the client or the prospect as your person, your brother, your sister. Just like your own. The way you are going to handle your own. You do unto others exactly the way you want them to do unto you. Bible says, be your brother's what? Keeper. That's the work of a relationship manager. Number one is that you are maintaining communication with your clients. You must be talking. You must be talking. A relationship manager always communicates. You don't keep your clients in the dark. If there's any issue with the company, you let them know. One of what we did when the issue of digital phase 2 started, we created a platform for the extension separately. Now they have a platform because of, and now they are communicating. Because of that, they trusted us. We gave them, we told them everything. In fact, we gave them the deed of contract. We signed on that transaction. We gave it to them. What we bought the land, what we sold the land, what the pastor is now requesting for, we were so transparent. In fact, they had their meeting yesterday, and they said we are choosing our board of directors for this estate. And they said the CEO should be number 1, the MD should be number 2, and they chose 5 other stakeholders or homeowners to form what? Bluestone Phase 1 Extension Board of Trustees. And that's happening for the very first time. Yes, others did their own, they did it without even calling the. So you must maintain good communication with your client. Just like you too, please. Maintain good communication with your client. Look at the issue of phase 2, for example. Treasury said phase 2. We had issues. It took almost about 3 years, right? But now we have started allocating. And that's it. And that's life. That's life. Communication is very important. Number 2, discussing updates or changes with clients. New updates, changes, improvements must be discussed. Don't keep them in the dark. We have started fencing the site. We have started grading. We have started fixing the electricity. We have started doing this, doing that. We have moved to site. Update. Meeting with clients to discuss their needs. You can hang out with the client and discuss what? Needs, issues, new happenings. You can discuss, you can have what's called, organize what's called happy hour. Happy hour is that just send them a mail that you can do happy hour together. And you go and just maybe look for one very good lounge where they are organizing, they are having maybe karaoke, where you listen to good music, oldies, and a mixture of the old and new. Not the good of our own. All this Fuji and you can do karaoke for your happy hour. And you tell them to take a plate of pepper soup with 1 bottle of something. And yes, and before you know it, your client will tell you everything. You'll be shocked. I am telling you the fact. You can organize what? Happy hour. How many of you have ever done this before? They do this in the Western world very well. We don't do it here. Everybody is conscious of money. They're not sure of tomorrow. But in the US, you can be living your tomorrow today with mortgage. If I want to buy this phone, I will tell you I want to pay for 10 years. And I'll be enjoying it. Hello? And if there's any new updates, they will send it to me. Are you interested in the 6 series? Is out? We just organize your loan and your facility, and we give you the new one. And that's what they do there. But in Nigeria, we are not sure of what tomorrow. Everyone is careful. My money. I don't want my money to go up. Organize happy hour. Look for a good spot, a karaoke, a good lounge for your clients, just to take them out. Maximum maybe you spend like 20K, and that's it. And that 20K can make the difference. Researching potential new business opportunities, and from there you can make them new opportunities, not the likes of CPEX. Please. When you are discussing new opportunities, not the likes of CPEX, because that can damage your future. Because that, yes, your reputation is very important. As a relationship manager, your reputation is not about today alone. It's a generational one. So you have to be very careful. You must know your boundaries. You must draw the line so that you don't misbehave. Not the lines of CPEX or maybe any other one. Other ones will still come out. So you are talking about investment opportunities in the real estate sector. How they can buy more properties. How they can invest in farm estate. What they can see. What they can feel. What they can access. Not the one that one AI will be playing games somewhere. Please, as a relationship manager, you are far more than a marketer or a salesperson. Are you getting something? Yes, you must always attend network events, talking events. You must. You can check it online, Google it. You see several networking events. So, from there you meet new people. You put on your suit, your jacket, or you dress in even your native. You can put on your cap. Yes, it's your lapel. And you shake them, yes. And they're not ready to buy lapel. You monitor reporting on sales, performance, and service delivery. This is when you work with the client service manager to know about service delivery, about allocation, about new updates. You must work with them, yes. Please wait the person beside you. You must learn how to write reports and proposals for clients. You must learn how to write a business plan. Do a report about estates, the development, how you have seen some estates develop, appreciation in value. You saw how Treasure Hilltop started. You saw how Bluestone started. I have a woman here because she lost a 3-bedroom at Bluestone. A marketer, a relationship manager actually introduced her to a secondary sale, and the person was ready to sell at 40 million naira. And she has sent in the money, but someone was, faster and bought the property. This one was crying. Báwo ni ṣe lè báyìí? Kí ló dàbí kí n lose here? 40 million ti wà Nàìjíríà. Kò dáa. I have the voice note. Kò dáa. Ṣé wọn láti bá eré ìṣòwò yìí ni? So, and this person selling at 40 million naira, bought at 15 million. Now we get discount. We get discount from the 15 million. Maybe I'm forgetting something or something. So you must always write reports, proposals, how property, the property market in Lagos State. You must always write them, send mails to them. You can't be here and not be doing all this and be expecting change. Your job is to do all that. Go back to that slide. Maintain communication. Discuss updates. meeting with clients to discuss their needs. Happier, you must meet with them. Don't just leave them, and you're not seeing in the next 3 years. Some of them, their status has changed. There are new councillors coming in now. There are new chairmen of local government, new FCLDs, new vice chairmen. They are coming in, and some of them will not even tell you. They will not inform you. But because you are meeting with them regularly, you know, oh, chairman, you have to buy property. Let me be your property or advisor. And before you know it, they'll just give you one office. Chief property what? Advisor. I was coming from Surulere yesterday morning. I went to one party. You know, one of those I marketed those years was celebrating his 60th birthday and retirement from service. So I went there, somewhere around Abuja. So as I was coming, I saw one billboard by the stadium there. SA to the president on constituency matters. I said, complete office. Just another office without it. Constituency matters. But the House of Rep members, they are managing all their constituency now. House of Assembly members, SA, POC there, stadium, special PA. Okay, you know that one. PA to the president on conferencing. So you don't know. So if you keep meeting with them, you will actually be able to understand that they are what's it called? Change. Attending the talking events, monitoring reporting on sales performance, writing reports or proposals for clients. Every one of you must screenshot this page and work on all this. Let's go. Relationship managers work to improve business relationships with friends and clients. Your job is to improve relationship. Your job, you are a door. You are like a door, seeing both ends, both sides. You are to, like she said this morning now, because our clients, Ilasa Maja, and I said they are commissioning this estate. So that's my job. You must make sure that the company and the clients, they are in good work. Yes, this one. Very important. Very, very important. That's your job. So, relationship management is generally divided into two fields. One is called relationship management, and the second one is business relationship management. We are going to check the two: relationship manager, business relationship manager. Yes. Such a very big lecture whereby you're going to learn something. Understanding relationship management. It is about communication. Your job is about what? Communication. Your job is also about conflict management. There will always be conflict. There will always be disagreement. Conflict management, very important. Some of you, if output is not allocated, you also are not showing up. I have received several calls from clients that I can't even connect my client again, my relationship manager again. It shouldn't be. You are also, when there are issues, you must be available. Yes. You must be there. That's your job. You must communicate. Strong communication and coordination skills are needed to facilitate better relationship with clients and other partners. If you communicate very well, it will actually make a difference. So, well, you have told me about it. You are going through some challenges. Don't worry. Even your client will be advising you that don't worry, everything will be all right. We are all in this together. Just like one woman that came on Friday. You know, as I was coming to the office, I met 3 clients. Now coming in from the radio station. The first woman, she said she has been in Zenith Bank for about 20-something years. She said when she bought Bluestone, she bought it at the rate of 4 million naira for the plot. She said when she started building that house, she was buying cement. She bought cement there for 2.2 million, 2,200. But she said she finished the house at what rate? 10,005. And who was there? Okay, you're there. The woman said, so I went through so much, different stages. So then today, they know. So you are not, maybe you are not in this alone. She said, anytime you call it and try, I knew what I went through. I started when it was 2009. I finished when it was 10,005. It was a long journey for me. As a single mother, working alone and building alone. She said she left, she was staying in Magodo. I said, congratulations. You're no longer paying rent in Magodo again. So you pay rent in Magodo is not easy now. Started when it was 2009. When it was what? So we are not in this alone. Communication skills, relationship manager needs strong analytical skills to develop deep understanding of the product or services being sold. Analytic skills, we are going to see. Technical skills also, analytic skills, technical skills. This helps you to be more efficient in what you do. Technical skills, analytic skills, communication skills. You need to build yourself in all this. The roles and responsibilities. Maintain long-term relationship. I'm actually decided to bring this page back just for you to understand what you stand for. You are to maintain long-term what? Relationship. That relationship will not be short-term. Long-term. It's for the future. Tomorrow that property might turn to about 100 million naira. And you'll be asked to go and sell it. Yes, because you bought it for them then. Hello? My younger brother sold some plot of land to someone at Agbara Ibesa. And luckily, the guy traveled to Belgium. But he has been maintaining good rapport with that man. So, my partner developed a project at Abuleba. And my brother told him, come on, Baba, there's something in Abuleba and it's very hot. Let's do business, come and buy. And the guy checked. And this guy bought 4 units from him. 4. And he made so much money. It's not about today. It's about what? Long term. Not short term. We have short-term mentality here. And that's why people are not giving you mortgage. The government is not giving you 30 years to pay for a property. It's not available. In the West, you can pay for 30 years. No story, no issue. You are not running to anywhere. You are a citizen. As long as you have your social security number, you can be tracked, so you can run. Even the property is even the what? The collateral, so you can't run anywhere. You can drive any car there. As long as you have good credit record. So we have that short mentality here. Whereby as a relationship manager, it's about long term. Always think, always see the future, always see tomorrow. Always see it. Because clients can always come back to buy from you. Always see it. That's life. That's life. Somebody is away. See, to do it. Anyway. Always see it. Not only for today. Always see it. Number two. You have to do the onboarding process for new clients to ensure smooth transition and introduction to the brand product or services. The process must be properly managed. The onboarding process, as you know, must be smooth. Getting the allocation must be smooth. You must be there to give them the allocation. You must be there to handle the documentation to them. You must be there to give them everything. Identify opportunities to enhance the client experience. New opportunities. The company is growing, yet you must be growing alongside. I told you about somebody who had bad experience with the company. When we gave him the document, he said, okay, can I buy it in the farm estate now? Yes. The guy once told me that you are delaying me buying more from the company. I want to do more business with you. Because I trust that view. I know you guys. I bought an Alagba book. I bought this good. And what was delaying was the document then. Now he has collected, he has the document now, right? And he said he wants to buy where? The farmers. That's your job. Identify an opportunity. Generate additional business through cross-selling or upselling. And that's your job. Somebody wants to resell. We call it distress sales. That's your job. You must know who you want to sell in the organization. And you must introduce to your client, sir, the value is 15 million. But somebody wants to give it out for how much? 7.5 million. That's your job. Cross-selling or upselling. Anyone. Promptly and effectively address client issues by coordinating with internal team, especially with key account managers, the accountants, the client service manager, person in charge of documents, the legal department. You must know them. You are doing business with them. They must be your friend. With the internal teams. But because you want to properly and effectively address client issues. That's it. That's your job. You are a professional. You are a relationship manager. You are what? A manager. You are managing lives. You are managing investments. You are managing people. Yes, money. You are a manager. Look at the two words. Relationship. Manager. You carry the two. Continuously monitor client satisfaction level by gathering feedback and conducting surveys or assessments. Hello? Hi. Are you getting it? Wait, somebody. Yes. No. Let's go. Look at your goal. The goal of client relationship managers is to build a culture of relationship with clients based on trust and value, and not only on price. Based on trust, based on value, not only money. We are too money conscious. When you are value driven, come naturally. Hello? When you are trustworthy, when people trust you, forget it. You have money. Money will just come. They'll give you money. So your job as a relationship manager going forward is to work with senior executives, sales managers, technical managers, finance directors, and others who make or influence sales decisions. They are not your enemies. They are partners in progress. You must connect and know them. The finance director, Mr. Shola, the accountant, Mr. Tomiwa, the client service manager, Madam Kweju, documentation, Badi, legal, Ajarat, and she will be coming next week, I said it, to complete her lecture. You must, but because you are, as a relationship manager, you are protecting the interest of your client. And because you have to protect it to the last, you must know them. And that's why we suppose, all their contacts, their official lines. You just communicate with them. Their job is to what? Attend to you. They have to attend to you. They don't have any choice. They left their homes just to attend to you. Hello? That's it. This helps create strong barriers to competition. Clients who know they can trust a particular business are more likely to return even if a less familiar or less trusted competitor offers a lower price. When you do your job as a relationship manager, people don't care about competitors again. Even if those competitors are offering what? Lesser or lower prices. You don't, because they trust you. You have earned that trust. They have earned, they believe in you. That woman, no. But don't trust. Trust goes a long way. There are some things money will never buy. One of it is what? Trust. Client relationship managers also monitor industry trends in order to identify new sales opportunities and to brief the product development and sales team to meet client needs. If anything new, something new is happening in the industry, your job is to what? Bring it home. Bring it home. You can replicate the same. Because your job is not only about selling or marketing. No. You are now managers. You are to manage relationship with the client and the company. And if there's something new you are seeing there that's trending, bring it home. Let's do it also. Let's do it for our client. Do it for our client. Your job is to use data to collect or establish revenue targets and identify resources needed to meet them. Research also is important to analyze competitors. You must always do your research. You must do your research. You must use data to get information about what is trending, what is happening. How are they doing it now? How are they selling? What is going on in the industry? Your job is also what? To organize training. You must organize training. Because when you are well trained and you understand, dance your job very well, that's how you're going to do well. You understand? Do more training. To help clients to get better and more efficient use from your product and what you do. Training, very, very important. You can also organize for your prospects, even for your clients. You can call them for, like I mentioned, happy hour. Sit down and talk. Have a good time with them. Let's go. Communication. Very important Communication. You must always communicate. Another one is that you must listen. Listen. Empathy. You must show empathy. Asking relevant questions or stating facts. Go back. So we are not very soon. There are 6 main soft skills that the relationship manager role is based on. After the 6, just call it today. Number 1, planning and leadership. Today you are all becoming a leader. You are now a leader. You are what? A leader. Because you are a manager. And your job is to manage and manage well. Planning is a key managerial function. And relationship managers give a lot of importance to client inputs. Doing so can align any further communication with clients' needs. Planning. You must sit down and plan. You must plan among yourself. You have executives. Apart from the executive, you can sit down, call yourself 2, 3, and plan. How do we, what are we going to do to change our fortune and become better? Planning. Put up your thinking cap. Becoming your leader. Put yourself in the shoes of the CEO. Because your job is what? You are a manager. And that's it. It's just the next level to becoming a CEO. That's it. Most of the time what we do is just to coordinate. You do most of the job. Managers. That's it. You do job. And that's it. So please understand it. You must understand market trends to improve planning process. Collaborate with different teams and also to help in the process and ensure client satisfaction. And it's about client satisfaction. It's about client satisfaction for the long term. These keywords are coming up often. Communication, satisfaction, long term. Hello? So you can see key assignments as a relationship manager is always to communicate, to be trustworthy, to think of long term, and to think of how to satisfy their clients. As decision makers, motivating the team, helping them prioritize tasks, and delegating are essential responsibilities of a relationship manager. You must always meet decision makers in your, as you have them, you can also decide. You can come in and say, okay, this is what we have to do. You can think for everybody here. One idea can make the difference. Thank you. Multitasking. The relationship manager will always multitask. You should be able to do many things. Hello? Relationship manager. I used to attend one praise jam. I like to attend musical events. So I volunteered to join in coordinating and organizing that very event going forward. So I joined. So yesterday, I was one of those who are organized, and I was coordinating, multitasking in the welfare department, the protocol department, make sure that everybody knows, all our guests are well what? Yes. And at the end of the day, we all also that. And we also thank God for giving us life. Doing what we are supposed to do as human. All of us, while we are here, to praise our Creator. Yes. So you must be able to multitask. As a relationship manager, you must be able to do many things together. So those that are, because I have to go and market and sell and see a client and do this and manage for the long time for to be communicating, to be doing, I can't do other things. No. You must be able to what? Multitask. prioritizing tasks based on urgency, setting deadlines, delegation, and good organization all contribute to effective multitasking. You must be able to do all this. You must set deadlines. When to close the deal? 2 months time, this deal must be closed. You must do everything possible to do it. You must be able to delegate. Among yourself here, you must be able to delegate. Please, we need some volunteers to go to the site and do videos. And do this, and do that. You know, for those who podcast. Software and computer literacy. A relationship manager must be able to use the computer literate. You must understand how to you can go to school, do 3 months, computer, what is it called? Training. Yes. To know how to use Excel, PowerPoint, Word, and the fourth one. Data management is a crucial soft skill for a relationship manager. Along with that, knowledge of managing the sales pipeline is essential. You can even deploy a software for yourself, the CRM, customer relationship management software. Hello? Yes. Very important. Regarding CRM tools and Microsoft Office, the relationship manager must know how to use such platforms to analyze customers' behavior and trends. We say this all the time. Very few of you have actually used, started using all these software. And they are available. Some of them are even free. I get them online. Let's go. It's about communication, conflict management, people skills, technical aspect, and then and that's it. What goes into it? That's your job. Communication, clients, and conflict management. There will always be conflict. I told you. There will always be challenges. Your client will default. That is not his just normal. As long as they are living in this world. Some will default, not all. Sometimes the company too will default. Yes. Because your company is even operating in a very volatile environment. Whereby to get some documents approved it might take 2 years. Sometimes it takes just 2-3 months. And your clients will be asking for documents. When the guy chatted me yesterday and said, the client came to our stand and said, he's here to pick up the document. I said, well, thank God it's document. You don't have power over documentations and, you have to get to the ministry. I said, thank God, your client did not ask you that, ask you showing him money, or ask you showing him land, or the house, or a property. If it's document, don't worry, we'll resolve that. So your job as a relationship manager is to understand the fact that conflict, you just have to keep having, there's no way you can be studying. All the job is to overcome and resolve it. Think of how to resolve it. Most of you used to run away from conflict. When your client is complaining about anything, you stop picking calls. I have seen some relationship managers, so those who have just graduated to become a relationship manager, those who are still operating as a realtor, blocking off the client. After collecting all the commissions. Somebody was telling me about a marketer, yeah? Let me say that. Marketers, because when you move to as a relationship manager, your clients will call you, you have to pick up. Your phone must be available. All my clients I marketed, I still have their numbers, their contact here, with their name intact. Saved here. Nothing. Call me, and that's it. Conflict resolution. Some want to sell their properties at only level now. They have been calling their marketers. They are no longer available. Yes. So now we are starting moving some of these people to either new consultants in the house and that's it. Yes.
I'm available, sir.
All right. Should we just stop here? Since we are just about 2 pages. So we can stop us. Let me just quickly give you this. Then we stop here. What skills do relationship managers need? Number one, you must know how to use this CRM software. Go and check it when you get to after this class. Customer relationship management software. It's just for you to manage your customers. When you put their information there, the software will be prompting you, be sending messages, information to them, new updates. Even if you have a blog and you write from your blog, if you integrate it with this software, to be sending to all your clients. If you have a weekly blog or a monthly blog, some people do write, and that's one thing you should be doing. As a relationship manager, you must know how to write. You can go online and get, property markets in Nigeria, trends, happenings, the economic crisis affecting the real estate industry. You write and send to everybody. And when they read it, they'll tell, okay, yes, you are educating them. Like I said, you need these 3 skills: analytics skills, communication skills, coordination skills. This is central to what we have been talking about since we started this lecture today. Communication, coordination. You can't have this coordination skill and run away from a client. There are some very tough clients. But when you have all these skills, you just build them. Analytical skills. You'll be able to know analytics. You'll be able to use all these software or going online to do your business. You must be able to negotiate very well. Empathy. Listening to them, networking. Relationship managers also need to work closely with customers, facing staff in order to help them better understand clients' needs and motivate them to provide highest service standard. You can grab this and understand. These are all the skills you need. For you to migrate from a realtor to becoming a relationship manager, you must have all this. But as a company, they are now calling you as what? Going forward, as what? Relationship manager. And exactly this very lecture will also be delivered to our staff there too. So that you will be at par. They can understand what we are talking about. So they treat you with respect. For you to also know your boundary. Respect is what? Reciprocal. So not that some of you will now go there and sit down. When you summon somebody, some people will now sit carelessly there. You can always come here, sit here, read here. This is for you. This place is dedicated for you. Not that place. That place is strictly for what? Business. A relationship manager will not go and disrupt activities there. Because you know that your job is to what? Manage crisis. Not to go and add to crisis there. When you sit there, you are adding to what? Crisis. Because they will be looking at the number of people they want to attend to every day, and they are counting you. Why? Why would you decide to join part of the problem to be solved? Rather than becoming the solving the problem solver. This place is meant for you. Not that place. Hello? And that's why when we are going now, everybody, you move to your office. I will go to my office. The IT guys, they have their own office. Everybody, you have your office. This is for you. Yes, this is your office. That's it. A good relationship manager understands time, understand space, understand system, process, protocol, correct.
I guess I will give you
Instinct or intuition. Don't
what do you sugar?
you don't need to say it.
What do you sugar? How much money there? I will give you money.
That's the final thing. So there are two main relationship managers side. Now we have the business relationship manager who oversees people. If you are coming to this, let's go. Also have the client relationship manager with this culture. Hope you have learned. You have gained today.